Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the show. All right, guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at Cyborg Superman, my very first ever Cyborg Superman. Yeah, man. And I saw a variant of this guy as well, where he had the side of his face done. He kind of looked like the Terminator. I definitely would like to find the variant, the gold label, which is silver. But anyways, here's the new 52. Here is Cyborg Superman. And yeah, man, he looks amazing. Cover art, there's a cover art right there. He comes with the trading card, I'm guessing, as well. Of course, Mcfarlane. Comes with the flight stand, as I see. And yeah, man, we're not going to waste any time. We're going to unbox this guy. Brand new in package. And yeah, if you guys are wondering where I got this guy from, I believe I got this guy at GameStop. I'm pretty sure I did. Is it GameStop? I don't know if it was GameStop or I can't remember. But he was GameStop or Target. I can't remember, man. Either one, I think. Man, I have no idea where I got him from. It could have been GameStop, because I remember going on to Mcfarlane website, and I think they were sold out. So GameStop is always the last resort for figures that I want to get that are sold out. And GameStop never disappoints, man. They're always on point. You might not get the figure in time. You might get it a little bit later, but yeah, I don't think I've seen any reviews for this guy. So I can't say I got him first before anybody, but with Mcfarlane, I know a lot of people there's been a lot of delayed shipping with Mcfarlane toys, so I don't know if people have got started getting him or not. I have no idea. I haven't been watching YouTube. But here is Cyborg. Man, I love Mcfarlane's take on this, bro. I love when Mcfarlane goes... Well, actually, it's not really his take on it, but it's different from any other Cyborg Superman that I've seen. We'll take a look at the card, because obviously it's based on the artwork. But yeah, I like when Mcfarlane does this kind of stuff. It's his kind of stuff, you know what I mean? It's his take, bro. So that's one thing I love about Mcfarlane Toys, is when Todd McFarlane does his thing. And it's like, yeah, man, he looks great. The fingers look great. The arm looks great. His chest looks great. The silver for the mouth is a little different than the rest of his body. Well, his chest. His chest kind of looks like a dirty gunmetal gray. This looks kind of like silverish right there. You know, this right here, the arm is a different gray. In between there's a different gray. There's a different silver, and then his hand is like a different silver. So there's different parts of silver and gray going on. I don't know if that's intentional, or they just used a different type of plastic or different type of gray when they painted this guy. Yeah, even the neck too. So even the neck and the torso. See how this is more shinier than his chest area is. You know what I mean? Even though his chest area does have some shine to it, it's not as shiny as his jaw and his hand. And then there's the tattered cape right there. Man, it looks really, really good, bro. Really nice. I like that Mcfarlane did not make this a freaking, what do you call it? One of his special editions for $30. He probably could have, and people would have paid $30 for this Cyborg Superman, but he did make a variant, and those variants are going to disappear very, very quickly. So no double jointed arm right there. Let's see. His fingers are... Nothing is articulated. So his hands and his fingers are pre-posed. So you can't get his hand to close at all. It's just pre-posed. That I don't know if I like that or not, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you're probably going to have him pose with his arm open anyways, right? So, or his hand open, should I say. Yeah, that's not too bad. I like that. The arms, you know, it's not too bad. It's kind of weird with his torso, you know, going from inside of his pants, you know, and then all this being, you know, Superman costume. I'm not complaining. I like it. I just feel like it's kind of weird where it cuts off, you know what I mean? And it goes into his pants. Oh, that's what she said. Yeah, and his arm is definitely longer than the other one, so yeah, there's that as well. Let's see, you guys know the flexibility, the mobility of the Superman. Not really. I don't know if he used his body or not. His body looks completely different. But there it is right there. He can bend that far with his knees, arms, his legs. You guys get the gist of it. Torso swivel, pretty good. Torso swivel. Mine feels a little loose. But nonetheless, he's got some pretty good range and mobility in his torso. Let's see, does he have 90-degree bend there? Yeah, some of the joints seem a little loose. You know, maybe because he was sitting out in the box in the sun, so maybe that's what I'm feeling, though. I actually do like some of the wash. He threw some wash onto him. The black wash on his pants, and then his knee pads, and then the red onto his shins right there. I do like that a lot. The Superman emblem does look good. It looks dirty. It looks dirty. The yellow looks dirty. I'm sure that's intentional. It would have been nice if it was clean, but, you know, it's whatever. It's nice and dirty. There's his head sculpt right there. His jaw is not articulated at all. And then head mobility right there. I'm going to stop using the word articulation because I think it's annoying. I'm just going to go with the word mobility. Everybody uses, every toy reviewer uses the word articulation. I'm going to stick to mobility now. But yeah, when you move it, it's really good range. There's no gappage. Let's see in the back. No gappage at all, really. Not that much. And there's the back of him. Then there's the cape. Let's take a look at his trading card, his flight stand, and then we'll do some comparisons with some other Superman figs in a minute. So, let's see. So there's the flight stand. I want to take a look at the trading card. I want to see if there's a read-up on Cyborg Superman, and there is. And let's see. After Flashpoint Superman, Uncle Zor-El escaped Krypton's destruction thanks to Collector of Worlds Brainiac. Subjected to cybernetic augmentations, the deranged hid his personality. Zor-El became Cyborg Superman, Brainiac scout for stronger species in the universe. He attempted to conquer Earth, battling Superman and his own daughter, Kal-El Zor-El, but somehow escaped the black hole doom that befell Brainiac. Also surviving the rebirth event, Cyborg Superman reanimated the dead Kryptonians of Argo City and again attacked Earth, only to be defeated by Supergirl and Superman. And then there's the card right there. Nice. At least it's accurate, somewhat accurate to the card. It doesn't have the, see the red right there, the red weapons. It just has his arm, no red eye, and no red in his mouth. So none of those, like, you know, infrared beams anywhere on his hand or his arm. Nothing in his mouth. He does have the red. He does have red eyes, but this, as you can see, this one has more. He just has a red eye and then red coming from his mouth. Red beam. Looks like. I'm not familiar with Cyborg Superman, so looks like. Did Cyborg Superman? Did he fire any like laser beams? If any of you guys know, let me know. So let's do some comparisons. So how does he measure up with the first Superman? There he is right there. You see how tall he is. That's the height comparison right there with the original Superman. Here is him with, shit, I already forgot his name. But yeah, big. This guy is big. This is a big Superman. So Mcfarlane has been dishing out some big Supermans. This was the last Superman I reviewed right there. I already forgot his name. At the moment, no cloth cape with this guy. This is a rubber cape right here. Let's do a quick measurements and then we'll do some more comparisons. and then I'll give you my rating and let you know what I make of him. So he stands just under 8 inches tall. So yeah, he's a big guy. He's a big guy, 8 inches tall. Let's do some comparisons with some last figures I reviewed. Here he is with Mythic Legions, Canucks Vol. About the same height. Cosmic Legions. Did I say Mythic Legions? Cosmic Legions. Here he is with my custom Blade Disruptor right there. Stands about 8 inch. How about a G.I. Joe? One of the last G.I. Joe's reviews I did. This is how he measures up with a G.I. Joe 6 inch figure. This is Night Creeper. And then my custom Doom, Dr. Doom, right there. I just recently did no review of him because I just essentially painted him green. And then let's see, one more comparison. Here he is with another Cosmic Legion figure right there. Okay, guys, let me give you my rating. So what do I make of him? Yeah, he's very nice, man. I would love to get the variant of this guy with the half face. He kind of looks like Terminator. So yeah, man, I would definitely like to find the variant for this Cyborg Superman, because I'm always interested in the gold label figures. And yeah, this guy, the variant would be a really, really awesome figure to have. Also, I like this guy. I think it's done really nicely. The silver is, I don't know if it was intentional, because the Superman logo is dirty and this looks like just gray plastic. And then there's some parts that look silver and cyborgish. So I don't know if that was intentional or not. It seems like some parts of the silver look dirty or not. But I like it. You know, the face is done nicely. The chest is done nicely. There's just a gray plastic that kind of bothers me a little bit. Oh, but overall, the detail is great. The legs, the feet, the body sculpt, the arm, even though it's not articulated, there's no red beams coming out of it like it's, you know, from the comic, like it's, because this is based on the comic book, so none of that is going on. And the design is a little different as opposed to this one too, and it's pretty accurate, but it's not really close. But figure-wise, it's actually really good. So I'm just going to point out, you know, the inaccuracies and also some of the things I don't like the silver or the grayish, the gray plastic look. Other than that, he looks great, because in some parts he shines, other parts he doesn't. But overall, the sculpt and the detail are actually really nice. He ended up giving him a wash, and it's actually turned out really, really nice. So I'm gonna be somewhat generous, and I'll give him an 8 out of 10, maybe an 8.5 out of 10. Mcfarlane actually did a really good job with this one. I'll let some of this slide right here, and being that it's not completely accurate with the New 52 Cyborg Superman. It's a pretty cool action figure overall. So I would definitely recommend it if you guys are going to get it. If you guys are DC collectors, yeah, definitely, yeah, why not add another Superman variant to your collection? Why the hell not? All right, guys, if you tuned in for this little review, I just want to say thank you. G.I. Joe Destro. I feel like I just saw him laying here with a silver head. It made sense, right? All right, guys, if you tuned in, I just want to say thank you, and I'll catch you in the next review. Peace out.